I'm searching for the break of a day to follow away to you. Cause at the end of the day, I ain't looking for no reason to change. Cause everything is good for you. Baby, I can see we're gonna shout it out to the sky. Tell our secrets to the night, so we can see the end inside. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. When I look into your eyes, I can see no better life, better Baby, I can see we're gonna shout it out to the sky. Tell our secrets to the night, so we can see the end inside. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. When I look into your eyes, I can see no better life, better
Alrighty, what it do, what it do? How you guys doing tonight? My name is Ray, and we are about to talk about some Rocket League. All right. Well, there was no show. Nice intro, I appreciate it, Cole. Uh, alrighty. I know there wasn't a show to be accounted for day one, but we were just running a little bit late. I don't know if you guys know, but I was in Atlanta for a bit. A little bit tired, but we out here though. I decided to do a show today because we got Rocket League on the board, and it's rare to have Rocket League on an early day like this. So we're gonna. This is probably gonna be a quick episode. I'd say maybe a quick 30-minute episode. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, y'all are having a good night so far. Let's just give you a brief recap of what happened today. So a couple of teams played already. So we got NRG. Yeah, we had some teams in Group A, Group B, D, and C. Most notable ones that we hit today was Seiko goals versus 5 Fears, and as well Daniel's goals versus 5 Fears as well. We were given the option of getting, we were given the option of having all the maps available to us. So it kind of worked out. It kind of worked out in our favor, really. So yeah, we hit really big on that, and then we did some lives. We hit probably 3 out of 5 of our lives, and there was some underdog. We currently have a streak going. I do have the underdog tab up as well. So without further ado, let's try to get this. Let's see if we could try to skim through this as fast as we can here today. How you doing, Zippy? How's everyone doing tonight? Like I said, hopefully y'all are doing all right on this fine Wednesday evening. Currently, we are live on the Twitch and as well on YouTube. If you haven't already, give us a follow on Twitch, subscribe to us on YouTube, and if you're feeling a little generous, sub to our Twitch channel. It will be greatly appreciated. But alrighty, enough of me yapping and talking. What's up, Wiener Schnitzel? Alrighty, here we go. So, I don't know if you guys know, after each episode, I will do some Rocket League. We'll do 2 maps. But let's get started here. Alrighty, our first matchup of the day is Twisted Minds versus Ninjas in Pajamas. Pretty good team. Ninjas in Pajamas. I was doing a little bit some research here. They're actually the #1 team in shooting. They've been the #1 team in shooting in all of the 3 opens for the Paris split in EU. So that doesn't surprise me at all. Let's see, Twisted Minds are both equal, so these are 2 good powerhouse offense, and it's looking like to be saves. Let's see their defense. How are their defenses going? Let's see here. Twisted Minds only allowing 1.8 in IPs. Okay, so solid defense in there. Let's see what about their defense in demos. Twisted Minds 5.4. Okay, so dang. Alright, let's see who's conceded the most amount of shots. Something tells me they play midfield a lot, don't they? 7.8. Oh, this is gonna be a midfield battle. Oh, that's great. I don't know particularly about goals. Alright, sounds good, Zippy. Getting those views in. Gopo, Monkey Moon, TRK. I mean, Monkey Moon's usually really good when it comes to saves, but saves hasn't been really the best or reliable as of late. It just really all depends. Demos, though, might be in great favor for Ninjas in Pajamas. Also, I appreciate you, Wiener Schnitzel, for the subscription. Let's go. That's good, Zhao. Let's freaking go. W's in the chat, in Discord, and or Twitch. W. I appreciate for the sub. Really do. You have no idea how much that means a lot to us. So I really do appreciate it. So let's look at it here. If why am I on this one? If they allow the see, okay, so they're the 3rd worst when it comes to defense. Yeah, I'm here. Where there's a giveaway? I don't know about a giveaway, Chief. I think the giveaway is just being in here, you know? Here. But, alrighty. Let's look at it here. Twisted Minds, 5.4. Holy. Oli's at 5. Let me take a look at something here. Twisted Minds played against Shopify. It's not too bad, I'd say. For maybe 5. Oli was going crazy today, though. I think that will continue. Let's do Oli 5 demos here. I'm tailing whatever you say. So okay, sounds good. Better to watch on here or Twitch. Don't really use Twitch. Just got it to sub to the Discord. It really just depends. We want more views on the Twitch, so I'd say suggestion wise, if you guys are in the Discord here, I would go on the Twitch, really. Twitch would be your best friend in here in this sense. So alright, so we're gonna take Oli 5 demos more versus Twisted Minds, given the fact that Twisted Minds has the third worst defense so far entering into this major. And Oli was showing out with already 4 demos straight off rip per map. So looking really good here. There was a couple of things that I saw earlier that had my eye. Unfortunately, Victor Wembanyama didn't get another 3, but you know, it is what it is. I do, in fact, like First Killer. Jesus Christ. You're insane. So, I would say this. First Killer. Bet I'll go watch on Twitch. Alright, sounds good, Slam. I'm going to take First Killer on 5 demos versus TSM, and here is the reason why. So, as we'll take a look here, okay, First Killer only had 4 versus Twisted Minds. That's fine. But, let's see who they played against TSM. If we look here in the lanes in the Boston Major, we have, voila, First Killer LJ Kofor versus TSM. First Killer had a total of 7 demos. Not too bad. I mean, you kind of notice a pattern here. I mean, he started off slow round 1, and then round 2, he starts where he kind of starts to pick things up. I'm noticing a pattern too as well. He did cash his saves today, so I'm expecting it. So we're gonna go with this little 2-man here. We're gonna throw in a little $5. Scully, you want to talk? This ain't time for talking yet. I'm kind of surprised. I asked people before in the past to give me a prop or give me a suggestion, but I mean, shoot, Scully. Better not say anything dumb. Let's see what you got to say on the matter. But we will lock this in right now. Oli in First Killer 5 demos more.
Oh, you want me to give a prop?
I mean, you could go for suggestions. I'm all ears, so.
I'm just here to say hi, Ray. I'm here to support you, gang.
Hey, I appreciate it.
But I will get into Rocket League. I will.
You will? All right. Well, we just put out the first slip. It's gonna be Oli and First Killer demos at 5 for more. So.
All right, man. I'm gonna get off the stage so you get your shine. I just wanted to say, what's up, Ray? W Ray. Let's go.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, Oli's demos and First Killer's demos both at 5 for more. And in specific, Oli versus Twisted Minds and First Killer versus TSM. That's the one I would take here. Let's scroll on down here, shall we? So, I know you guys saw with the hot takes with Janae earlier today. We decided to... Well, this was quick research, but I really kind of validated this a lot. I really think the NAS at 2.5 is really good. I mean, if I wanted to find a pair for it, I mean, we could take it. Versus R8. He's averaging 1 goals per game. R8's averaging, as a team, are allowing a few amount of goals. Let me be in specific, because I don't want to have it in say. So, R8's only averaging 2.75 on defense, which makes him the 3rd worst out of the 16 teams. So I do like it. My bad. Who are the plays you have locked already? First Killer versus TSM, 5 demos more. Oli versus Twisted Minds, 5 demos more. Right now, we're just giving out some plays. We're in here now. Had to update the app already. What's up, Slime? Appreciate you to be in the Twitch chat. Appreciate you chatting. Alrighty, so Furia versus SSG. It's a real toss-up. I want to take somebody for saves on SSG, but it's just... I don't know who I would like to take as of right now. I'm probably going to avoid this game, really. Now, this is a game that I kind of had my eye on a little bit. NRG versus Man City. So a lot of complications coming into this. Whoever wins will be number one in their group stage. So there's going to be a lot of defense and a lot of good Rocket League or some scrappy Rocket League. You know, it doesn't matter either or. But there was one player that I was looking at in particular. We're not doing 3 picks. I'm doing 2 picks. I don't like to do 3 picks. I'm gonna be real with you, Gator Schnitzel. But here we go. Here, so I will tell you this right now. What's his name? Edgeby. 6 saves versus 5 fears. Impressive. 8 saves versus Made in Brazil. Let's look at some of the opponents that NRG has faced already. They played against 5 fears. So, for some reason with NRG, they're so weird. What's up, Will? How you doing, man? We're live here in the Discord. We're live here on Twitch. We also... What chat are y'all in? We're in the Twitch chat here. So, I will drop the link in the Discord as well. You guys join into as well, but you guys could as well, you know, come up and talk about a prop. But like I said, we're gonna try to see if we could try to speed things up a bit. But let me repeat what I was saying. NRG has played against 5 fears. The only person that has gone over was Tekos, but it makes sense. He's a Spaniard in his Sub-Saharan African League. And then we got Made in Brazil. Sad had 14 saves. Razebull had 4. Astro had 4. As much as Edgeby don't do nothing for Man City, I mean, he's not really a scorer. He's more of an assist maker. So I really like this little prop here. Edgeby at 5 saves versus NRG. They're probably going to both have to play super defensive. So I really like this a lot. So I will be taking that over NRG, and that will be our another little 2-man here. Let's continue on down, shall we? And don't worry, we will go back to all of the slips as well. Honestly, I should share my screen and show you guys what I'm doing as well in the Discord chat. So I'm sorry about that. I completely forgot about that. That's what I usually do here. So, Made in Brazil versus 5 fears. This one might go back and forth. I'm scared because I really don't know who's going to be scoring for this Made in Brazil team. I want to go with Razebull, but Razebull was being bullshit. So, I mean, I could go with Tekos. I mean, Tekos did pretty decent today. 10 of 6. But I bet she's at 6.5 though, right? I bet you. Yeah, 6.5. See? Are you dropping these in the Discord by any chance? Yes. In my channel, yes. After each episode, I will always drop the plays into my channel. Whether if you guys watch or not, I will always post. Also, we got 11 viewers in chat. How you guys doing tonight? Appreciate y'all. We're just gonna avoid the Made in Brazil and 5 fears game for right now. We got Vitality versus Foot Esports. Nothing really in particular. This is what I'm looking at. I mean, here's the thing I would tell you this. Foot Esport did went head to head versus Carmine Corp and actually did pretty well. The one in my eye, you think we should make like our own player pack? I mean, I'd be super down for it. I really do. But it's up to the Twitch chat. It's up to Discord here. I know majority of people are doing their own little things here, but I'd be down if you could rally some people up. That'd be great. But let's see here. The one player that I'm looking at the most when it comes to these saves, I'm looking more at the saves for this match here. Let's see here. Cheese is at 6.5. Like, these are so high lines and I understand why, but it doesn't make sense to me. We're in a maps 1 through 3 setting. These are majority maps 1 through 4, which tomorrow will be the start of best of 7s, I believe. So you will see what I'm talking about here. Y'all can take a screenshot of this screen right here, and y'all can see what I'm understanding when I said like 6.5 and all that. But as much as I want to take that game, I'm just gonna decline it. We got Wild Card versus Carmine Corp. There's actually a play I do like, and it's been showing a little bit of consistency. His name is Torsas. Played against Vitality, he had 8 saves. Played against Foot Esports, he had 8 saves. Let's look at the history here with Carmine Corp. They played against Foot. We have one player that went with 9 saves as well as 6 with Justin. One more close for Cheese to hit 6. Vitality, we had Zen with a monster gain of 14 saves. Stizzy was 1 save close from hitting 6. I do like Torsas at 6. As much as what I said earlier, Carmine Corp's going to have the firepower. And honestly, it's a slight risk that I'm willing to take on this one because Torsas, which is the team of Wildcard, they kind of have nothing else to lose. Because they are actually eliminated. Hey, what's up, Big Bank? How you doing, man? How you doing? I don't know. I mean, if you got nothing else to lose, would you just go for demos? Fever was at 4, I take it, you know. But alrighty. So we'll take Torsas here. Here is one demo prop that I like a lot. And this will be later on in the afternoon. Give me Abdullah 3.5 demos more versus Furia. Let's see here. I saw the Furia. Hey, yeah, they average 3.67 demos allowed. They're in the middle of the pack. Decent in defense when it comes to demos. But if you could look at it here, he's averaging 2.25 demos per map. More than his counterparts with Ghazi and Muhammad. But I might want to change up that Torsas now. I'm really thinking about it. Do I take somebody from? I think we're gonna take away Torsas. As much as I do like the history of it, but all right, we're taking Abdullah 3.5 demos more. I just need to find one more player here. And no, we're not doing a 6-man. Gentlemates versus SSG. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, guys? I didn't know you guys all joined in. How you guys doing tonight? We're actually almost getting ready to be done here pretty soon. We already got some slips in. But you guys, if you guys haven't known about the show, usually after we're done with slips and, you know, do our final calls, I do play some Rocket League, so y'all will get ready to bet on my prop. So just letting you guys know. But don't worry, I will go over the picks that we've have already been chose already tonight. So you guys are not going to be out of the loop. I will promise you that. Also, big news in the Discord chat. We got a new sub on the Twitch. Thank you, Wiener Schnitzel, yet again. So we got ourselves another sub. All right. Let's look at it here. Let's look at this here. You know what? Oh, this is very interesting. All right. Furia. He had 8. No. He had 9, 7, 6. What's your saves? I know one person don't like the saves, but I have to look at it. Reveal Diaz and Zach. Okay, this could change at any moment in time. But let me see something. I was like, what is this song? Oh, I forgot it's from Rocket League. Space Station allows 10. I know Gentleman's damn 11. Yeah. Okay, let's look who's the savior on this space station. Zach. Of course, it gotta be a guy named Zach. Which actually, fun fact, his name is Scribbles. Back in the day, before he got retired. Fuck names. I knew it. I knew he was gonna say that. But oh, it's like I don't want to take Zach because that's a high ass line at 6.5. It's usually maps 1 through 4 territory. Let's see here. Got Archie. I just need to find what is the space. Okay, 1.5. Do I? No, I don't want to take Diaz. Diaz, is it? Diaz. See, and look at the change. Are we really just gonna be struggling here? What's the slips? Okay, until I can figure out for this Abdullah 3.5, let's take a look at here. Oh, if you guys haven't known already, go and follow the player pack with hot takes on the Prize Picks app. Hot takes with Janae. Please tell this. Put $1 on it. Put $5 on it. I put 10. You know what? I put 20 on it. All right. So, y'all should better go look out and tell this prop because I have a feeling that this might go 4 for 4. I do have a feeling. But alrighty. We'll see that. Okay, Wimby, you should have hit another 3. How dare you? All right. So our first pick was Oli 5 demos more and First Killer 5 demos more. Oli, he is a Ninjas in Pajamas player. He is averaging 4 demos a map. He went nuclear today, and the team that they're facing against has the 3rd worst defense in demos. So I'm definitely taking that. And First Killer with the 5 demos played against TSM in the Boston Major, and he had 7. So that's what I like. I like that one. We're taking Nas from the player pack. Again, I'm standing by what my research is saying. I do believe he will hit 3. I know you're not gonna like this one, but Edgeby 5 saves. He is 2 for 2 so far. Here's my counter argument to this. All right. Where is he at? Okay, 8 saves versus Made in Brazil, which is technically like the South American 2 team, and then you got 5 Fears, which is an SSA team that looks like to be on the come up right now. He had 6 saves. You shouldn't be saving. You should be more dominating against. You should be more dominating against teams like 5 Fears, but you shouldn't be getting saves, you know? Plus, they're playing against NRG, which has huge implications for their group stage. Whoever wins will have the chance of making it to the semifinals early on. So, that's why I'm taking Edgeby. Edgeby doesn't do anything. He doesn't score. He does make some assists here and there, but I'm liking the consistency so far. So, that's why I'm taking his saves on that. I believe that's it. Yeah. Until I try to find this last thing for Abdullah right now, I don't know what I could do. But as we try to find the last prep for Abdullah here, because I do think his 3.5 is actually very sneaky as hell. Let's look at some underdogs, shall we? Shall we look at some results? Actually, I did a draft a long time ago. Alrighty. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. If you guys are up with me early in the morning, we actually caught a underdog error today. So this game, Wildcard versus Foot Esports, they were playing while this board was still up. Fever had 2 goals in map 2. I know Kana was there. She saw it. And Cheese in map 2, he had 2 goals. Here is what I'm going to show you, right? And let's see if I'm in the right account. I am not in the right account. We're going to switch accounts. I don't care. You guys are going to see how Cheese scored this last goal. And tell me or not, this is probably Oh yeah, Memorial Day. I can't believe that. I'm just remembering things now. All right. It's right around here. Okay. All right. This is the goal by Cheese to cash the over on the error by Underdog. You telling me a double tap to cash? You love to see it. Okay. All right, I'm getting a little too hyped with that. But all right, that was one of them. We almost hit a 7-man. Justin just went a little bit too crazy against Carmine Corp. How is that possible? But have you noticed there's a lot of unders that I've been taking? So I do have picks for the lives. We currently have a streak going. Atomic 3.5 goals less versus 5 fears. Daniel took all the goals. Acro didn't even get a single goal versus Made in Brazil. That's actually a shocker. Atomic. I took Atomic again. He only had 2, so I mean, if he had 3, that would have been fine. He could have had. This one's a little risky, but he hasn't been scoring. He's been more of a defensive main than anything. And I don't know if they're going to do well against Ninjas in Pajamas. Yes. I don't think he's going to score. Oh, that's why I took him. He has never gone over 3 goals in a series. So it could be beyond maps 1 through 3 or maps 1 through 4. He has never gone over 3 goals in a series versus Ninjas in Pajamas. It don't matter what roster it was. He has never gone over. Oh, I'm echoing? How bad? How bad we echoing? Uh-oh. Hey. On the street? Let me figure this out. Unless if it's because... Bad. Is it just Discord or stream? Okay, tell me, is that better? It just started. Mute the stream. Is it better now? 1 2 1 2. Wrap up for a minute. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. Monkey Moon. Here is the picks that I have for Underdog. These are all unders. These are all goal lines. So we have Kofor 3.5 goals versus TSM. I will show the history as well. Kofor had a total of 3. He almost barely hooked the over, but I think First Killer is going to come back for revenge. And I think LJ is going to be playing the way that he plays. He is usually when it comes to LJ, he plays really weird and different. But I'd like the Kofor under 3.5 goals. Oscar versus R8, 3.5 goals less. I think Nas and Archie are going to be the majority of the goal scorers. I do not see Oscar making any... I mean, he'd probably get 1 or 2 goals here and there, but... This one's a risk, I will say, because Wildcard has nothing to play for. Vatira, but I would say... I would take out Vatira and just run this 4 here. Stizzy versus Foot Esports, 3.5 goals less. And as well, we are taking First Killer less than 3.5 goals versus Ninjas in Pajamas. So, that is what we're taking on the Underdog as well. I mean, I did both, but I'm going to go with the flex on it here. We did both on this, but up to your discretion if you want Vatira. Vatira hasn't been scoring, and it's kind of odd. Vatira's somewhere here in this line here. He's only averaging 0.7, so. But that's our Underdog. We're gonna definitely look at this streak for tomorrow for Monkey Moon, so that is for sure. So Underdog only has goals available to us, but be on the lookout. Like I said, I'm gonna be up in the morning when the majors are starting, and if we find another error, you guys will know. So be sure to be in the VC in the morning. That's all for Underdog. I still don't know for this Abdullah pick. It may either I find it in the morning or something. You know what? Let's do a quick 2 game and let's see what we could have here. Alrighty, so this is available on stream. I will be able to post this in the chat, but yep, I'm sending the screenshots in. We are going to run 2 maps tonight to end off the show, and we will go over the slips once again. We have my goal line at 2 in 2 maps, and we have my demo line at 6. There is no saves. Y'all decide on what you guys want. Yes, that is me, Vilon. That is me. It is me. Alright. So here we go. We're gonna pause the music here. Let's run this up here. Let's move to the full screen map. Alrighty. We'll try to find an Abdullah for the 3.5. I really like that prop. We're just gonna have to see and figure out which one, or I'm gonna have to take somebody from Made in Brazil versus 5 years, and I really don't know who. Sad actually popped off in his second round match, but the rest has just been not good. So, but let's see here. We'll do that here. Do the whole entire screen. And there you go. Let's see how long this first match is going to take. But y'all are ready to see me play some actual Rocket League. So, just give me 1 second though. We are running 37 minutes. We're gonna be right around that 45-minute line too. So this is gonna be great. Alrighty, and you guys will see how I play. So my lines are 2 goals and 6 demos in 2 maps. We got this one and the next one. So here we go. Oh, he faked me out. Okay, we have horrible defense. That's what we're having. Give me the demon. The demon is at 7 for 2 maps. Alright, here we go. Dude, if that guy didn't push me. Oh, that was a demo, by the way. That was a hardcore demo. Rotating back. Double commit. Good hit. Got the 50. Got the 50. Good bump. Damn. So he had no boost. How was that a goal? I'm gonna be real. How was that a goal? It's gonna be a long long two maps. That's alright. Oh my gosh, I sold on the double tap. That is not good. I'm going all the way in the back. Playing defense. First that. Another demo. He just dunked it. He dunked that. He dunked the ball. Alright. $220 left. Don't like that. Win or lose, though. The cash is cashes. Shit. It's the time for a comeback. Let's see. Left hit. And that's a. Right to him, right to him. Right. Corner. He needs it. We need to do something. Yeah. Some demo. Damn, he jumped. Another one. Another one. That should. Okay. I was about to say that. Like that should have been a. Probably got 6. How much you want to bet I got 6 of them? Let's see what my accolades are. And we got one more. 6 demolitions. See? I tied it already. That's funny. Tied it straight off rip. Alrighty. We got one more. We are in desperate need of 2 goals. Still, I still need to figure out who is going to be. Do we just double down? final map. Here we go. Cheating up. Save. Okay. Cache our demos over at 6. There we go. Number 1. Okay. 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Stayed in. Let's lock in. I don't know what you guys were doing. You were a little bit slow. I mean, we're down 1. That was a demo, yeah. I demoed. I still need 1 more goal to push at least, but it's looking like it. Looking like it. Traded. All right, goal number 2. We are pushing territory now. Yeah, 317. We got a chance to score a hatch. Just leading now. We're just leading now. Man. Oh. Okay, we got no defense in this squad, is what we're having. And we're losing. That's great. Oh no. And I just killed our team. He just trusted me for like 2 seconds there. Cleared it out. There we go. Save it. And why weren't you in the midfield? This guy is save that. Teammate got 0 boost. Ah. Close. 20 seconds though. We'll see. Holy crap. You got that. Third corner. Thank goodness he was there for the save. He needs to follow it though. Oh no! That's no way. The ball's still up though. That's not gonna be up for long. Yep. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, we pushed on our goals and we cashed on our demos. So you know what? I call that as a dub. All right. I call that as a dub. I call it as I see it. Okay. With that, I don't know. What's up, Rich Major? Alrighty. Let's just go over this one more time. I think. What's up, FIFA? I think we are going to go with F it. Let's just go with Torsos. You know what? They got nothing else to lose, right? Okay. There we go. That's our last slip. And we could call it there at the night. These will definitely be posted on my channel. First of all, again, Tale of the Player Pack that you guys see. Hot Takes with Janae. As well, our 2-mans. This is my favorite 2-man. I might put another 10 on this. The Oli in the first killer, 5 demos more. I really like that. Nas, the player pack with Edge B5 saves. We're going to go with Abdullah in Torsos 6 saves. Just real quickly on the Torsos is because in the history, well, it's not history. Where's he at? I literally just saw he went 2 for 2. Yeah, he had 8 saves back to back. So, alrighty, that is enough with me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that stopped by. First of all, shout out to Janae. Thank you for letting me have a Rocket League show. And thank you again for trusting in the knowledge that I have for Rocket League. Alrighty. Well, once again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Wiener Schnitzel, for the sub. Really do appreciate it. But with that, that is my cue to leave. So, y'all have a good night. And I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Alrighty. Y'all have a good night.
Hand out, she holds. It's feeling like we've been here before. We're both so broke. That's something that'll keep us afloat. Don't walk too slow. We can't keep falling deeper again. Came too close and the taste so far from pure. A rush of blood, but we search for so much more. We've all been here before. That's something that'll keep us afloat. Don't worry